Hey guys, this is Coach Marcio. Welcome to a control class that we're going to be doing today with the soccer ball. I know the situation is a little unfortunate for all of us, and I hope everybody's safe. Everybody's taking this time to learn new things and not think of the negative, and hopefully it'll all be over soon, okay? So we're going to go over a few things I've written down right here, and we're going to go over control today. It's going to be an exercise of 30 minutes, around 30 minutes, a little bit more, a little bit less wouldn't hurt. So let's just aim for that. We'll start off with 5 minutes of stretching, 3 minutes of zigzag with no balls, so constant. I'll show you guys. Then with the ball, 3 minutes. Then we're gonna do step overs with cones, which is like racing your left leg over the right one and then the opposite. And then we're gonna do that with the ball, which basically we're gonna be rolling the ball. Then we rest. We'll do a figure 8, which is making the ball do a figure 8. V-touch, which is making the ball go like that. And stomping. And stomping is basically using the bottom of your foot and making sure you know how to control the ball with the bottom of your foot. And then after that, we should be done. All right, we can stretch. So the first things that you're gonna need to make sure that you have for this will be cones. Anything else would do, plastic cups. So let's first start with stretching. We're also gonna need the yoga mat. We're gonna need water bottle, essential. Like I said, the cones. And obviously your best friend, a soccer ball. All right? So let's start off with some stretching. All right, so now we should start using the cones. We're gonna do some zigzags for 3 minutes, all right? On the clock. I'm gonna set up my timer. All right, that's 3 minutes. Let's take a sip of water. That was a lot of work. All right, now we're gonna do it with the ball. So let's try and challenge yourself, as you can make it to the other side by only using one touch on each side. Now one more. Just only use your left leg going left and your right leg going right. That should be it for that one too. Now, let's move on to the step overs with no ball, all right? Now you guys don't really have to do 3 minutes. It just depends on how much you want to work out and obviously how much you can do. Creative with this. You can go fast, you can go slow. It's all about the technique. It's not about how fast you do it. It's about how good you do it. Got it? Some of your foot has more control than anything else. It can stomp it, it can stop it. Any other part of the foot is really hard to stop the ball, you know? So, let me show you what's next. They're called ball rolls. You need to roll the ball with the bottom of your foot with the same movement that we were just working with. Making sure it's in front or behind you. It's also very important. You should be taking the ball with you, not dragging it along or pushing it forward. So it should always be in front of you. All right? Let me show you. We're gonna do this for another 3 minutes. If you want to get a little more complicated or more advanced with this, there's another thing you can do. I'll show you some variables right now, okay? So you can try and bring it and do a zigzag. To know how to control the ball with any part of your foot. That's what we're doing today. Making sure you know how to use the bottom, the sides, the outsides, all right? Use 5 minutes to cool yourself off. We're around halfway, maybe a little more right now. All right, it's really, really hot, especially if you're gonna do it outside on the cement like me. If you're gonna find a grass place, it'll be a lot better. I'll recommend that. Just make sure that the grass is well cut, you know, that it's good for soccer. And also, I mean, if you have a different size ball, you know, the smallest I would go for this exercise would probably be a size 3. This is a size 5, it's an adult size. If you don't know where the sizes are, they show right there. Ages 6 to 8, use a size 3. From 8 to 13 or 12, I'll use a size 4, and then from 13, 14 forward, I'll use a size 5. But always trying to control a smaller ball is always harder, but it also helps you. It helps you become a better player. Ball to go from here to here using your left foot, and from here to here and back using your right foot, right? With the inside of your left foot, you're gonna push it to the right cone, stomp on it once it gets there, bring it back inside of the left foot. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the right foot towards the left side, right? Right, stomp, bring back, stomp. Now let me show you other ones that we can do, all right? Now let's put the corner ends a little bit more forward. So we're gonna use the bottom of our foot to bring the ball backwards now, right? Let's start off on the right side with the left foot, going that way. So you're gonna push it that way. Once it gets there, you stop it. You're gonna bring it back like this. Stop, use your right foot, and the same thing with your right foot. Got it? And to get into what we're gonna do right after this one, which is gonna be actually the figure eights, I'll show you another exercise that can put you into doing kind of the next step of what you gotta do in the next drill, okay? Doing basically the same thing, but once you get there, you're gonna push it towards the left side and bring it back with the left one. Got it? So on this side, you gotta use the right side. Bring it back this way. Got it? All right, so now we're gonna do a figure eight. Figure eights are very simple. You just need to draw an 8 figure when you do it, right? You're gonna wanna make 2 small squares with cones. You don't wanna always face the same way. We're gonna do 2 different ways of which ways you could be facing. Obviously one is doing it the way I'm facing now, right? So let me explain what I mean. So obviously you can tell that you can do this very fast, very slow, with a lot of touches, with very few touches. Another way we can do this is by touching it every time the ball needs to change directions, right? So once it's going left, when it goes back, it goes right. It goes on the center. You're gonna wanna try and only touch it once. Let me show you how you can do this facing the other way now, right? You're gonna face that way. And we're gonna draw the 8 like this. Instead of facing this way, I'm gonna face that way. Let me explain. So remember that we can always apply the same variant that we did before to make the ball go at one, just one touch, go to the other directions, right? So I mean, also if you're bored, you don't have to do the whole routine. Figure eight kind of covers it all up. You can maybe even do figure eights with 3 cones, do a zigzag like that. But yeah, the last one. It's sort of like a game, so we want to finish it up, having fun, and making sure that we don't make this boring. We want to make it fun for everybody, and make sure we do some physical activities and learn a little bit while we're at it. So, last one is stomping. Using the bottom of your foot. And it really teaches you how to use the bottom of your foot, how to control the ball, how to calculate when to use the bottom of your foot. All right, let me explain. So, the ball obviously goes up and goes back down. Keeping it up in the air without it touching the ground is really hard. But also keeping it in the ground is a little hard, right? Because when you're running, the ball, if you don't hit it and roll it exactly with the bottom of your foot, then the ball's really gonna be kind of bouncing its way around, not really rolling, right? So you wanna be able to use the bottom of your foot. So with this, we're gonna play again. You're gonna let it drop. Ball. It's gonna touch the ground once, hit your foot, and touch the ground again, right? Now, let's try and stomp hard. Stomp it real hard now. So the last one we're gonna do is that we're gonna throw it up and try to hold it down with the foot, with the bottom of your foot, okay? All right, so after you do all that stuff, take a nice long shower, drink some water, make sure you stay hydrated. All right, we're gonna start posting a lot more videos for the time being, making sure you guys have something to do, something to practice. All right, keep your mind off this stuff that's going on. Let's hope everything goes back to normal soon, all right, guys? All right, I miss you all. Hope to see you guys soon, and have fun, okay?